Alright, probably gonna be a long video. Another DMCA video. I'm gonna play this asshole's video. And then I'm gonna DMCA his video, and then I'll read his comments and curse them down too. It's just, he's fucking an asshole who doesn't put his face in the video. I mean, just right there, this is just so lame.
Hello people, this is going to be a video about Gary, who's known as InMendham and DoNotGod on YouTube.
Alright, so now right there, he takes a picture of me. Magno's going in on it now, playing around with it, okay? It's a picture where I look a little stupid, you know, and so he now owns that, right? It's not my property anymore. My face, I don't own it anymore, because I did a YouTube video. So I don't own my face anymore. This fucker owns it. He owns the million images, whatever, 170,000 images, or however many images in a goddamn fucking video. Now he owns them, right? They're all his property. They don't belong to me anymore. No, he can do whatever he fucking wants with them. What a pile of shit.
Before I start, let me preface this by saying that despite his plethora of character flaws, I actually tend to agree with
Yeah, right, but whatever. Fuck you. You have, you know, well, whatever. You know how little character it takes to stand behind your little video editor and fuck with other people's content? Yeah, that's how much. Zero. There, now I just said the word zero. You own that too? Okay, that's not my zero, right? You know, that's your zero. I said, asshole. You own that now too? Is that your property now? Asshole. I don't own it anymore. You can go sell Dixie cups with it. Fuck you.
on a lot of the things he says, mostly when it comes to his political standpoints. So this isn't intended to be an all-around fucking InMendham video, but regardless, it'll most likely result in him blocking me.
Yeah, damn straight. For you being a stupid fucking cunt. I mean, like, what the hell do you think I'm going to fucking goddamn do? I spent real money on this issue, okay? I'm trying to get real justice out of the fucking court system, and you gotta fuck around with this crap?
What I want to discuss is Gary's misuse of the DMCA and his justification of it, which I can simply
There, that's an
describe as-
accusation right there. I've somehow misused something, so you know you're the superior intelligence. Everybody should go to you for the fucking truth, right? I hope you can demonstrate that superiority. Another one of my images.
Stupid. Recently, Rosebush made a video regarding Gary's filing of a DMCA claim against someone named Seventh Cycle.
Yeah, whatever. You know what? Rosebush is a cunt, and I've resolved the matter with Seventh Cycle. Okay? So now even your news report is shit. It's just more fucking shit. Okay? Because the Seventh Cycle guy isn't blocked anymore. There's no more fucking issue. We understand each other. We come to an agreement. Okay? But no, now you're gonna fucking stir the fucking shit again. You little stupid goddamn cunt.
In it, he outlined certain considerations a judge would make when determining if a derivative work falls under the protection of fair use.
Oh, now you know what the judge is going to decide, even though there hasn't been one fucking case in the court system anywhere specific to internet use. You know what the judge is going to do. You stupid ass.
Comment on that video stating that Gary seems to think fair use pertains to whether the material was used to make an argument fairly.
Well, obviously when they came up with the term fair use, that's what they were thinking. Okay, this is about being fair. Okay, that's what it's about. It's about fairness. That's why the word's there, asshole. Is there some other reason? Fair use. You really can't confuse it. They really do mean that the use be, in some context, fair. Now you're saying that the fairness context is broader than my fairness context. Okay? That has to do with some sort of specific this. But guess what? You haven't really read it all. You're only going to use a little piece of it. Okay? Because if you read all the little sections, you see that, yeah, it has to be informative or educational, and then they give the artist, okay, some leeway. Alright? But it's just, they have leeway. They don't have any absolutes. There's no broad freedom there. They can go ahead and try their satire and parody thing, but they got to be goddamn careful. You're not doing satire, fucker. You're doing commentary, fucker. And so then the standard's going to be a little fucking higher for you, jackass. Because you're going to have to show you did this manipulation for informative purposes and not to fucking manipulate the argument and to make me look bad in it. Cunt.
Lo and behold, Gary then came out with a video stating exactly that.
I mean, the DMCA does open the door. It does, you know, as soon as you start fucking with somebody else's content, you are fucking with it, people. Don't claim you're not fucking with it. You're not treating it fairly. Explain, I mean, one of you, explain to me how it is fair use if you are manipulating it. I mean, that's not exactly how I can construct the word fair to mean. Fair means that you give it equal standing, equal integrity, that you treat it like you would treat yourself, kind of a thing, right? I mean, that's what fairness is. Fairness is basically, how would I treat myself in an argument?
While this argument is just cute as a button, it's utterly ridiculous for several reasons.
No, not several reasons. You're not going to pull that one off, but let's go ahead, let's go through your little... You see, this is where I stopped the video, right on your first one here, because it was a pile of shit. You misdescribed the truth.
Fair use is a protection against copyright infringement claims, and so the heart of the matter is the spirit of copyright law. Copyright law exists only to protect the profitability of intellectual property.
Wrong. Wrong. Beep, 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 beep. Whistles go off. Asshole. You know what? There's intellectual property that has no value. There's art that has no value. It doesn't mean that you can steal it. It doesn't mean that you can take it and, you know, paint your house with it or put it up on your wall or use it in some manner where you say, I'm just going to do something with this art that nobody could buy. No one would buy it, but I'm going to use it. It's still not yours. It still belongs to the guy who made it. It doesn't belong to you. You're just being a thief. Period. A convenient thief.
The idea behind this is that intellectual and artistic creations benefit society as a whole, and if creators aren't able to profit from their work, the intellectual progress of society will be hindered. And
exactly the same argument can be made as if the prophet was being able to display their work. If they weren't allowed to display their work without having to worry about some little fucking cunt like you stealing it, then they're not going to broadcast it. You're suppressing speech with this nonsense. There's a whole list of people who have been scared off the internet by little cunts like you. All right? So I can make just as valid an argument that the spirit of the law is to protect against suppression of speech, then I can demonstrate an argument that you're suppressing speech because no one will give anything away anymore. No one will put anything on the internet anymore if they have to worry about little cunts like you saying it's your property.
If every time an author writes a book, it's republished by a dozen other publishing companies who don't share the revenue, that author will probably stop writing. Copyright law is in place to make sure people make money.
Exactly, right. No, it's not to make, like I said, what if they publish the book with no intent to make money, but you change the book, okay? You take pieces of the book and then attribute it to yourself. I'm the creator. Well, that's called plagiarism. So this is not as simple as you fucking want to paint it. You want to paint it like it's so obvious and so simple. It's never been obvious, it's never been simple, and a judge is going to have to make a hard decision about how far someone can go on the internet. And that decision is going to have huge implications.
It's not meant to protect the integrity of an argument or enforce intellectual honesty on the internet. Fair use allows people to use parts of copyrighted works to create new products, as long as it doesn't hurt the profitability.
Right, and you're not making a new product, asshole. There's nothing new producty about what you're making here. You're making a commentary. You're making a counter-argument. And to make your argument, you're abusing my argument. You're abusing me.
The original work. The word fair here has nothing to do with how a person or an argument is represented. When a film critic...
Of course it does. It's the nature of it, and it's in the case law when it comes to copyright of songs, when it comes to other things that have been copyrighted. You can't do minimal change, and you can't just say everything's mine.
network on television shows clips of a movie in order to critique it, the studio can't sue him and argue, you took those clips out of context. You didn't maintain the integrity of the movie as a whole. That's not...
Yes, they can. They can. Where? You show me the case law where they can't do that. Show me the case law where that argument failed.
Fair. If that were the case, you would never see negative movie reviews because they would always result in copyright claims.
Yes, they do. I suspect. Do you have any evidence that they haven't? That there hasn't been times when somebody's taken an MGM star product or something and done something just a little too heavy-handed, and that company has said to the other company, you better fucking do something about that, cunts, okay, or we'll see you in court. All right, maybe they didn't make it to court because they settled out of court because they said, yeah, we don't want to spend a whole bunch of money just to get away with doing this shit. All right, but bullshit on you. No evidence, nothing in the courts that says you can sit there and take selective clips and